All right, welcome everybody to the Holstein Family Chiropractic pregame show where Dr. Andy works on men and women of all ages. And she also has chiropractic acupuncture to take care of all of your needs there as far as chiropractic needs. Stop and see Dr. Andrea just off Dakota Avenue in downtown Wapaton. Starting lineups were brought to you by Miller & Associates and American Family Insurance as we're about ready to begin name number 2. Cam Needle leads off for Breckenridge, followed by Snyder, Konzemius, Mickelson, Vogelbacher, Riggs, Wermanskirchen, Sanchez, and Hoffert. There's your lineup. And then looking at the lineup for Parker's Prairie, it'll go to Bilzen in center, Revering at second, Steidel at short, Noska at third, Murnak at first, Truax pitching, Basil in left, Leininger a designated hitter, Hansen in right field, and Isaac Grabo your starting catcher. So there is your Miller & Associates American Family Insurance starting lineups. And our first pitch will be brought to you by Thrivent Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. And Nito swings at first pitch. And it's a seeing eye single into left field. The first pitch was at 7:08 p.m. 7:08.
Now batting your shortstop, number 5, Gavin Snyder.
So that's going to bring up Gavin Snyder. I think I got everything working here again, folks. Again, our first pitch was brought to you by Thrivent Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. And there goes Needle. And he'll get in safely with a stolen base. Did you call that a hit for Needle, Art?
Yes.
They haven't put it up on the scoreboard, but that's what I thought it was. Okay. Okay, thank you. I didn't think so. It was behind the camera there, so I couldn't quite see it. So Gavin Snyder takes strike one as Needle steals second base. Another stolen base for him this evening. Snyder puts the bunt down and it goes foul behind home plate. Again, the wind obviously still blowing here at Cowboy Field in Breckenridge. I'm Joe Schreiner, Three Borders Sports Network. Thanks for joining me tonight, folks. Our official PA announcer to my left is Art Grocco. There's a pop fly to center to Bilzen, coming in a little bit to his left, and makes the catch to retire Gavin Snyder on the pop fly. If you're just joining us in game one, it was a 7-5 victory here for Parker's Prairie. And Joey Konzemius steps up to the plate. Left fielder for Breckenridge. Facing Truax, pulls that one foul toward Kevin Heidemann. He'll pick it up and throw it back in. Again, Jack Heidemann unavailable tonight. He's out of town. So Kevin Heidemann filling in for him. The pitch from Truax and a ground ball to short. Just barely getting that one was Nito jumping over that one. And the throw to first is in time to retire Konzemius. What a athletic play there by Cam Nito to avoid getting hit with that ball.
Up next, your first baseman.
But a nice play also made there at the same time by Steidel on the ground ball to get Konzemius at first. That's going to bring up Shane Mickelson. And a pop fly to center. To Bilzen, drifting over and makes the catch in right center to retire the side, stranding Nito at third, and that will end the top of the first here as Breckenridge and Parker's Prairie switch around. Visitors are now Breckenridge. The home team is Parker's Prairie. So we'll be back after this, right after these messages, right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Andrea.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
All right, we're back in Breckenridge, Minnesota, heading to the bottom of the first. Again, Parker's Prairie and Breckenridge flipping around here. So the home team is now Parker's Prairie. Leading off is Dylan DeBilzen. Got the win in game one as Parker's Prairie won that one 7-5. And he'll slash that one on a line drive, caught by Gavin Snyder.
Up next, your second base.
One pitch, one out here for Vogelbacher. His catcher is Cam Nito in game two. David Revering, the second baseman, steps up to the plate now. Cam Nito went over and switched gloves, I believe. So Vogelbacher set to deliver to Revering. And the pitch sails outside for a ball. Cam Nito played center field in game one. Now he's behind the plate for Trey Vogelbacher on the hill. We'll set the defense here for Breckenridge here shortly. And that one's going to be lined into center field for a base hit. Lands right in front of Riggs, now playing in center field. So base hit for Revering.
Now batting your shortstop, number
That one gets away as they were trying to get it back into Vogelbacher, and it goes all the way to the backstop. So an error from Breckenridge there allows Revering to go to second base on the bad throws. Stepping up to the plate now is Nolan Steidel, shortstop for Parker's Prairie, with a runner at second base and one out. Comes up across the letters for strike one. Defensively for Breckenridge, you got Konzemius in left, Riggs in center, and Sanchez in right. Third to first is Wermanskirchen, Snyder, Hoffert, and Mickelson. High for a ball, it's 1-1. We'll set the defense for Parker's Prairie next inning when they're out in the field. And the 1-1 pitch. Blowing away, ball 2, 2-1. Trey Vogelbacher on the mound. Turns around, spins, and throws it to second base, and it's an errant throw, so another error here on Breckenridge. So two errors already here in the bottom of the first. allows the runner Revering to go to third after he singled. So one error after he singled did allow him to go to second. Now another error on the pickoff move allows him to go to third. Inside, 3-1. Outside for a ball, and it's a walk issued to Steidl. He'll head down to first base.
Now batting your third baseman, number 13, Cohen Noska.
Cohen Noska steps up now for Parker's Prairie with runners at the corners. And one out. Breckenridge lost the first game 7-5. There goes the runner. Nito will hold on to the ball and get it right back to Vogelbacher. So now runners at second and third on the uncontested stolen base. .89 degrees at game time. Winds out of the southeast, 18 to 25 miles an hour. Popped up center field. Riggs is on his horse to go back, and it's over his head. A couple of hops, and it's at the fence. One run will score, 2 runs will score on a stand-up double, 2 RBI double by the number 4 hitter, Cohen Noska. Gets a couple of RBIs on that double to deep center field.
Up next, your first baseman, number 20, Zach Murnack.
He's going to bring up the first baseman, Zach Murnack. Ray Vogelbacher on the hill for Breckenridge. Cam Nito, his battery mate. There's a little 2 bouncer to Snyder. Nice play at short over to Mickelson. Retires Murnack at first, and there's 2 outs, but moving to third on the play was Noska.
Your pitcher, number 11,
Snyder having a good day defensively here for Breckenridge. Holden Truax, the pitcher, now steps up. Runner at third base is Noska. 2-0 here in favor of. There's a ground ball to Snyder at short. Tried to backhand it and got underneath his glove. Just when I jinxed him there when I said he was having a good day defensively. So the run will score on the air.
number 10, Mason Basil.
Makes the score 3-0 here in favor of Parker's Prairie. Mason Basil at the plate. Outside ball 2-0. Get the scoreboard changed. Three and 0. Then the 3-0 pitch. Comes across the corner for a strike. Throw down to first. Just back in time was Truax. Mason Basil, left fielder for Parker's Prairie at the plate now with a 3-1 count. Hitter's count. Sitting for a fastball. Gets it, but it goes up high for ball 4. So moving down to second to be Truax. Basil goes to first on the free walk. Designated hitter Caden Leininger steps up to the plate. Two outs here in the bottom of the first. 3 runs across for Parker's Prairie. Takes outside corner for a strike. Game 2 of 2 here in Breckenridge tonight. Parker's Prairie winners of the first one, 7-5. Swung on and missed. It's a strike. And now it's 0-2 to the designated hitter, Caden Leininger. The 0-2 pitch from Vogelbacher. Outside, Nito gets to it just in time to keep everybody in place. Got his glove on it just enough to stop it from rolling too far. Am I losing washers down there, Art? Is that what that's? Washers that were waiting my sign down are getting blown away, I think. That one flies out of play in first base side over the concession stand. 1-2. Home plate umpire Craig Peterson. On the bases, Josh Nordick. 1-2 with 2 outs, runners at first and second. Truex at second, Basil at first. 1-2 pitch to Leininger. Foul tip right into the glove of Cam Nito, and that will retire the side here in the bottom of the first. But Parker's Prairie scores 3 in the bottom of the first. We're going to the second right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
3 runs on 2 hits and 2 left on base. Your score after 1 complete. Parker's Prairie 3.
Line Drive Hitting is owned and operated by longtime baseball coach Kelly McNary. Coach McNary has more than 40 years of experience coaching baseball. If you're looking to find professional assistance for your child to help improve baseball or softball skills, contact Coach McNary. Call, text, or email Coach McNary for more information. 701-403-0841. 701-403-0841. Or kgmcnary@wah.midco.net.
Studio 22 Designs, located at 904 16th Avenue North in Wahpeton, offering boutique retail and custom photography, specializing in senior sessions, newborn, children, family, and professional headshots. With over 10 years of professional photography experience, Studio 22 Designs provides high-quality, creative photography that you will cherish for years to come. Studio 22 Designs boutique retail and custom photography. Book your session today. 701-430-1024.
Leadoff hitter for Breckenridge will start off the second inning here as Breckenridge trails 3-0. That's going to be Trey Vogelbacher. He's the number 5 hitter in the lineup, but he's leading off the top of the second here for Breckenridge. Takes outside corner for strike 1. On the mound again is Truex for Parker's Prairie. Swing and a miss for Vogelbacher. Happy belated Father's Day to all the dads out there. You too, Art. Happy belated Father's Day to you. Thank you. And that one hits Vogelbacher, so he'll get a free pass to first base on the hit by pitch. If you didn't see it, we honored our good friend Raleigh Lipp. Does a lot of the Breckenridge basketball and football games for us, and Raleigh tragically lost his daughter in a car accident, and we did a tribute to her last night on Three Borders Sports Network. You can find that still on our YouTube. I think the link is still up there on our webpage as well. Pretty good show. Jackson Riggs is up playing center field in game number 2. So the 0-1 pitch to Riggs. Little fly ball to center, and looks like in making the catch, and the throw to first is not going to be in time. And ricochets and goes into the Breckenridge dugout, so getting the free pass over to third base on the errant throw was Vogelbacher, so he'll trot down to second base on the dead ball as it goes into the Breckenridge dugout. So a nice running catch out there by DeBilson. Just not a well thrown ball. Getting it back into the infield. So they're talking about it. Are they going to give it to him? Looks like he's going to stay at second base.
Now batting.
So Mark Wormenskirchen comes up for Breckenridge,
Third baseman number 10.
playing
Mark
third base.
Wormenskirchen.
We're in the top of the second. Takes ball one. Wormenskirchen, little chopper back up the middle, right to Truax, and they're going to catch the runner in the rundown. Over to third, back to first. In the throw, and they're going to tag him out. And staying at first base is Wormenskirchen. So caught in the rundown, Vogelbacher gets tagged out. Excuse me, that was not Vogelbacher. That was Peyton Christensen, courtesy running for the pitcher. So now 2 outs on the scoreboard here as Peyton Christensen was caught in the rundown. So a good play there by Holden Truax on the pitching rubber to keep Peyton Christensen from advancing. So going over to first base on the fielder's choice was Mark Wormenskirchen. That's fouled back into the fencing. It's strike one to Alex Sanchez, batting in the 8th spot, the right fielder for Breckenridge. There's a fly ball deep center field. DeBilson going way back. Looks like he has it gauged and does. Good speed by the center fielder out there. Retires Sanchez on the long fly ball out. DeBilson played the wind perfectly and won. Is stranded here for Breckenridge in the top of the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Coming up after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network. It's 3-0 in favor of Parker's Prairie. Back after this.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we take great pride in delivering the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers come first. Know what you want and it's not on our lot? Let Smith Motors find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Once again, our pregame show was brief, but it was brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic, and Andrea also brings you the Mound Visits, Hornstein Family Chiropractic pregame show, and Mound Visits. And our starting lineups were brought to you by Miller and Associates and American Family Insurance. And our first pitch is always brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. And leading off the bottom of the second is the right fielder, Shane Hansen. His first at bat here in game 2, facing Trey Vogelbacher. He'll pop that one up. Riggs in center. He's got to come way in. Here comes the wind. And he makes the catch in shallow center field for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting. center fielder number 3, Dylan Bilson.
That's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Dylan DeBilzen. Takes high and off the plate, ball 1. DeBilzen, the leadoff hitter. He lined out to Snyder in his first at bat at shortstop. Just a tailing line drive that Gavin Snyder corralled. Pop that one up over into center field. Riggs giving chase, moving to his right, makes the catch on the run. And Riggs with 2 fly ball outs here in the bottom of the second.
Now batting your
So
second
2 outs for
baseman,
Parker's Prairie.
number 12, David Revering.
David Revering comes up to the plate for Parker's Prairie here in the bottom of the second. They scored 3 in the bottom of the first. One and 0 to Revering. Singleton scored in his first at bat. He's inside off the plate. Ball 2. Popped up. Left side. Snyder drifting. And makes the catch. A 1-2-3 inning here for Vogelbacher. Retires the side on 3 fly ball outs, and that will retire the side. We're going to go to the top of the third. Parker's Prairie still leading 3-0 as we go to the top of the third right after this.
Parker's Prairie 3, Breckenridge.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years. Join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services.
And we're back here for the top of the third, and a little dribbler down the third base line. And it ends up going foul, so Gavin Hoffert will come back up and do it all over again with the count on him now 0-1. Top of the third now. Breckenridge is the visiting team on the scoreboard here in game number 2. 0-1 to Gavin Hoffert. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. It's 0-2 now. His first at bat, Cam Nito on deck, Snyder to follow. 89-degree game time temperature here in game 2. A little bit warmer than that in game 1. Strong breeze out of the southeast. That one's fouled out of play over the concession stand toward the batting cages. The defense for Parker's Prairie from left to right, as that one goes inside, it's 2-2. Left to right is Basil, DeBilzen, and Hansen. Third to first, Noska, Steidel, Revering, and Murnack. Call strike 3 at the knees, and Hoffert is retired. Caught looking. A nice pitch from Holden Truax for the first out. So Cam Nito steps up to the plate. Cam singled and reached as far as third base in his first at-bat back in the first inning, going to the University of Minnesota Crookston to play with the Eagles up there. Division II baseball. Takes high and tight for ball one. Holden Truax on the mound. Behind the plate, Isaac Grabo. That one's fouled away there by Cam Nito. The count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and one. As Nito swings in that one, fouls it away. It's 2-2 now as Truax comes with a little breaking pitch there. I believe we're back here Thursday, Art, for one game, 6:30 at Barnesville.
I think so.
Yep.
I know we have a game Thursday. I think it's just
Yep.
one. Yeah.
Yep. So we'll be on that with Three Borders Sports Network Thursday night. There, Nito pulls that one down the left field line. Foul by about 5 feet. Cam Nito gave her a ride down there, and it ends up in foul territory. Yeah, it looks like a couple of players warming up over here for Parker's Prairie. Not sure if they're just playing catch or if there's going to be a possible pitching change. Nito, 2-2 pitch, low for ball 3, and it goes full. Full count pitch. Swung on and missed. Nito is retired on strikes. So a couple of strikeouts here in the third inning. Recorded by Truax, his first 2 of the game. And both of them right in a row here in the third inning. It's going to bring up Gavin Snyder, the shortstop. Gavin popped out to DeBilzen in center field in his first at bat. Swing and a miss from Gavin. Takes strike 2 at the knees. It's 0-2 now to Gavin Snyder.
Gavin Snyder.
Foul tip in the dirt. Snyder stays alive now, 0-2. Truax trying to keep the ball low on him. See if he comes with a breaking pitch here. Outside and low, ball 1-2. Wahpeton Post 20 is down in Omaha today, and first part of this week they're playing in the Battle of Omaha down there. They won 2 games today. Sails up high. Snyder goes 2-2. Came from behind in game 2 win, and won game 1. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3, and we'll be right back here for the bottom of the third. It's still Parker's Prairie 3, Breckenridge nothing. We'll be right back.
Since the inception of Vaterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
These camera shots brought to you by Digital Guru. Right on Dakota Avenue. We thank Digital Guru for these camera shots and camera angles that we have here. We're going to the bottom of the third here for Parker's Prairie, and leading off is Nolan Steidel. The shortstop walked and scored in his first at-bat. 3 runs across for Parker's Prairie in the first inning. 3-0 is our score. Popped up first base side, going to be out of play. Landed on the roof of the concession stand. Fouled back to the fence, and the count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Digital Guru providing our camera angles. We appreciate that. Thank you very much, Digital Guru. Swung on, pulled down the left field side, in for a base hit just inside the line. And picking it up and getting it back into the infield in a hurry is Consemius, and Steidel is held to a single. Good solid single it was down the left field line.
Up next,
It's going to bring up Cohen Noska.
13, Cohen Noska.
So Parker's Prairie gets the first on here in the bottom of the third. Cohen Noska's doubled in his first at bat to deep center. Pickoff move to first, not in time. Deep to center, it was well over Jackson Riggs' head in center field. He had to chase that one back to the fence. And the pitch, and it's a bunt offer and a throw down to first. Gets under the throw of Mickelson. Nito tried to catch the runner way off, and he would have had the throw been on the mark. But as a result, it's an errant throw. And scooting all the way over to third on the errant throw is Steidel, and that leaves Noska still up at the plate as he offered at that one at strike 1. He was trying to bunt him over in the first place, but it ended up working out in his favor. And now he'll probably swing away. Behind in the count, 0-1 to Trey Vogelbacher. Takes inside for ball, 1-1. We're in the bottom of the third here. Parker's Prairie is the home team here in game 2. Outside for ball. 2-1. Runner at third base is Steidel. The pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 2, and the count's even now at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Steidel was the first up here in the bottom of the third. Cohen Noska hit the plate. 2-2 from Trey Vogelbacher. Popped up in the infield. Snyder coming in, giving chase, and now it's going to be caught by Vogelbacher. He was going to give it up to Snyder, and it ended up on the first base side of the pitching mound. And Vogelbacher did a good job of getting to it.
Your first baseman, number 20, Zach Murnack.
So that holds Steidel still at third base, and the first baseman, Zach Murnack, steps up to the plate. He grounded out in his first at bat. Pitch comes up high, and the throw down to third, and again another errant throw. Wormenskirchen gets by him and Coming home to score the first run of the game for Parker's Prairie is Steidel. So Nito trying to keep the runners close. Both times it resulted in runners advancing, and this time it counted in the runner scoring. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing, and that one foul tip. Thought that was strike 3, but it must have been a foul. The 1-2 pitch. And there's a ground ball up in the middle, and it gets through. Snyder was reaching for that one, but couldn't come up with it, and it's a base hit for Zach Murnak up the middle. So still one out here, one run across. Outside corner for a strike is delivered to Holden Truax, the pitcher. He reached on an error in the first inning. Got as far as second base and was stranded there. And that one's going to hit him. It's the
coming to the plate.
First hit by pitch for Vogelbacher.
Left fielder number 10, Mason Basil.
Mason Basil will step up to the plate. He walked back in the first inning, stranded there. 4-0 in favor of Parker's Prairie. Again, they're the home team here on the scoreboard. In game 2. Pitch comes in tight, ball 1 to Basil. Leininger on deck. Just one out here. Runners at first and second. Mickelson in on the grass. One pitch. Thought it might have hit the butt end of the bat, but it hit the elbow guard of Basil. So another hit by pitch, 2 in a row.
Up next, your designated hitter number 25, Caden Leininger.
Surprised there wasn't I'll keep my thoughts to myself. Caden Leininger steps up. He struck out in his first at bat. Now with bases loaded here for Parker's Prairie in the bottom of the third. They've got one across already. And there's a wild pitch, and that will allow Murnak to come in from third base with the 5th run for Parker's Prairie, and everybody else advances to third and to second. 5-0 now in favor of Parker's Prairie here in the bottom of the third. Infield is in on the grass here to try and stop the bleeding for Breckenridge. Vogelbacher delivers just outside, ball 2, 2-0. And a warm, sunny day. Not a cloud in the sky here today at Breckenridge, Minnesota. There's a strike at Denise. Leininger goes to 3-1. First base is open now. Again, the defense for Breckenridge on the grass here to try and prevent another run from scoring. Pop fly off to the first base side. Mickelson giving chase, not able to get to it as he runs into the fence. And it'll be a full count now to Leininger. Coming in a long way from right right field for Breckenridge with Sanchez also giving chase with his speed. And it's a full count now to Leininger. And the payoff pitch from Vogelbacher. Call, strike 3, and Leininger is retired on strikes, caught looking.
Now batting your right field.
That's going to bring up the number 9 hitter in the lineup, Shane Hansen. Again, first base still open here. As Parker's Prairie. Shane Hansen steps up to the plate, takes outside for a ball. Trey Vogelbacher on the hill. Just threw pitch number 52 and looking for pitch number 53 right there, and that's fouled back into the fence. 1-1. Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. Thanks for joining me here tonight, folks. In the Minnesota Legion baseball, swung on, pulled foul, out of play. One-two pitch from Vogelbacher. Popped up left field or right side. Mickelson drifts over and it goes out of his glove. And another opportunity here for Shane Hansen as that foul ball drifted away too much. Wind wreaking havoc for the Breckenridge defense tonight. First game, Breckenridge had 5 errors. That does not go in the book as an error, but one of that should have been caught. And there's another one pulled foul. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third for Parker's Prairie. Basil at second. I'm thinking there was a courtesy runner at first, or at third. There was not. It's still Truax over at third base. Two and two. There's a fly ball to center. Riggs looks like he's got her gauged. And thought he had it, and he didn't. Another error for Breckenridge, and sliding into second safely is Shane Hansen on the air in center field, allowing 2 runs. Jackson Riggs looked like he was going to make a casual can of corn catch out of it and put his glove down a little bit too soon.
Up next, your center fielder number 3, Dylan DeBilson.
And so 2-run score here for Parker's Prairie to make the score now 7-0. And there's a fly ball to left, and it's going to be over the head of Consemius. So another run will score for Parker's Prairie, and heading to second base, DeBilson gets in, safe. So an RBI double for DeBilson as that one got over the head of Consemius.
Baseman number 12, David Revering.
So the wheels kind of coming off here for Breckenridge. And Coach Kevin Heidemann wants to go out and chat with his pitcher here on this mound visit brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Stop and see Dr. Andrea in downtown Wahpeton, just off of Dakota Avenue. Hornstein Family Chiropractic mound visit by fill-in head coach, let's say, Kevin Heidemann. Jack, the head coach for Post 53, is out of town right now, so his dad is filling in on the Hornstein Family Chiropractic mound visit. So it's 8-0 here in the bottom of the third. And the runner at second base is DeBilson as the 9th hitter of the inning comes up for Parker's Prairie. That's David Revering. He's been up twice so far and singled and flied out once. There's another ground ball to Snyder. Picks it up on the hop. Over to first, and the side is finally retired. Not before Parker's Prairie scores 5 here in the bottom of the third. We're going to go to the top of the fourth. Coming up next, right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Since the inception of Vaderstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. We're going to the top of the fourth. I'm Joe Schreiner, and I want to thank Camden Kelson for tuning in and watching Three Borders Sports Network tonight. Camden, one of our camera operators in the wintertime for us. Might even be using him a little bit this fall. So Camden Kelson, thank you very much for tuning in and watching. Cheering on his classmates here at Post 53. As we enter the top of the fourth. There's one on and gets away behind the plate. Joey Konzemius goes to 0-2. Joey Konzemius on the day so far is grounded out in game 2. 0 for 1. That one I think that hit him on the hands, and that's not a good thing. If it hit him on the hands, I think that's considered a foul ball. Yeah, Kevin just told him to hit him on the wrist. Kevin's told him to go down and stand at first base until they tell him not to. So Konzemius slowly making his way down to first base. He pointed to Kevin and hit him on the wrist. Uh-oh, they're going to tell him to come back. So we'll see what happens here as Joey comes back. Said it hit him on the wrist, but he told Kevin, he pointed to his left wrist. Said it was hit by pitch, so Joey wanted to go down. Couldn't tell from up here where it hit. As you can see, Craig Peterson and Kevin Heidemann discussing that one. 8-0 here in the top of the fourth. Parker's Prairie with the 8-0 lead. And they're going to discuss this one now with Parker's Prairie head coach. It's just out of our center field camera view. Yeah. Not sure why the long discussion with Parker's Prairie, but they're still going and discussing something here. And a smile. And now we're going to go back down to the first base umpire. So back and forth we go. So I'm not sure what's going to happen here, folks. Joey pointed to his left wrist, said he got hit in the wrist on the tape there on his left wrist. Kevin told him to go down to first. And then the umpires told him to go back and we'll hit again. Well, then Kevin talked to the home plate umpire, then Parker's Prairie coach. And now let's see what they decide. And now he's going to come back and talk to Kevin once again. I don't know if I've seen this many back and forth conversations, Art. This is, we'll see what it all comes out of here. Is Zemius now heading toward the dugout. And I think so now he's talking to Zemius. And they called him out. How did that happen? I'm at a loss, folks. I am totally at a loss. How did that happen? I don't know. Art doesn't know either. We're both confused. I'll put it down in the book as a strikeout, but I don't know if that's... I have no idea what happened. It should have been a foul ball if that was the case. Shouldn't have? If it hit the knob of the bat? Swing and a miss to Zane Mickelson. I am confused. Even if it was a foul ball, he'd still be up. Because nobody caught it. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Mickelson. Popped out to center in his first at bat. Anyway, there's one out on the scoreboard. After all that. And if you're out there watching and you want to explain to me what happened, you can send me a text message at that number right there on your screen, 701-640-2619, because I sure don't know, and Art's not sure what happened there either. He didn't even take a check swing, did he? So I don't... Yeah, about like that, yeah. Yeah. So I was going to say it couldn't be a bunt foul. Swing and a miss, strike 3 as Mickelson is retired on strikes. So if you want to just send me a message and I'll give your name on the air and who you're cheering for, that'd be greatly appreciated. Just your first name is fine. That's going to bring up the pitcher now, Trey Vogelbacher, in the top of the 4th. And it's a call strike to Vogelbacher. 0-1. Truex delivers the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. It's 0-2. Basil, DeBilzen, Hansen left to right. Third to first is Noska, Steidl, Revering, and Murnack. Outside for ball. There's a little ground ball to the shortstop. Steidl up over to first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. And that retires Breckenridge here in the top of the 4th. We're going to go to the bottom of the 4th. Coming up right after this on Three Borders Sports Network, Parker's Prairie 8, Breckenridge 0.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we take great pride in delivering the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers come first. Know what you want and it's not on our lot? Let Smith Motors find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Well, Art, I had one questioning the same thing we just did. Was it fouled off? Was it considered a fouled off bunt? But I don't think it was. I don't think he came all the way around. So we're not too sure about that. And one of the viewers rewatched it on his phone, and he said that it looked like maybe a little bit of a check swing, but it still went foul and nobody caught it. So it was a strange call for sure. Go Breckenridge from Cameron's dad in Michigan. They're watching out there live. Thank you to Three Borders Sports Network, and thank you for watching Cam Nito's dad out in Michigan. So how about that? We're out in Michigan tonight. And Todd Riggs watching Jackson. He's down in Rochester, so thanks for tuning in and watching. Appreciate it, Todd. Folks familiar with him as a basketball official up in this area. And leading off here for Parker's Prairie in the bottom of the fourth is Nolan Steidel, third shortstop. He's made a nice play to retire this side in the last one. So thanks, Todd. Cheering on Breckenridge and Post 53. Somebody with a 320 area code also agrees with us. It didn't look like a bunt, but maybe that's what they called. He's just tough to make sense, he said. Or she. Not sure who it was. Give me a name. As Sanchez is on the mound now for Breckenridge. I'm assuming Vogelbacher went to right. Art, did you catch that?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, we think Vogelbacher's in right. Sanchez on the mound now for Breckenridge. 2-2 to Steidel. He'll punch that one out to right field. And Vogelbacher comes in and picks it up. A base hit there by Steidel. So he starts it off here in the bottom of the fourth with a base hit.
Up next, your third baseman, number 13, Cohen Noska.
So Cohen Noska steps up. Cohen's doubled, scored, and flew out to first. And there's one that's another error for Breckenridge. Mickelson's got to chase that one down. So heading off over to second on another error from Breckenridge. Allows Steidel to go to second. So everybody in the middle of the field right now. Sanchez on the mound, facing Noska. Advancing to second base is Steidel. First pitch swinging, and it's a strike back to the fence. It's 0-1. Bottom of the fourth, Parker's Prairie up 8-0. Nobody out. There's a swing and a foul ball down the third base line. Picked up over there by Wormuskirchen. Gets it back to Sanchez. And Alex Sanchez heading to Concordia to play football this fall. Takes low and away for a strike, or a ball, excuse me. 1-2. Art, I bet I took your chair, didn't I? I'm sorry if I did. I just grabbed the closest thing to me when I got up here. Low and away, and it's going to get away from Nito. Down to third base safely is Steidel. So Noska now with a chance for an RBI with just that run 90 feet away. It'd be the ninth possible run here. Parker's Prairie probably looking to try and score 2 runs here in the bottom of the 4th so they don't have to bat in the bottom of the 5th. If they can hold Breckenridge scoreless, and swing and a miss as that one was up in the eyes. Looked nice and fat coming in there to Noska, but he swung at it and missed.
Up next, your first baseman, number 20, Zach Mirnak.
Zach Mirnak up at the plate. Facing Alex Sanchez. There's a chopper towards second and knocked down and recovered there from Hoffert to Mickelson. Gets the out, but the run does score.
Up next, your pitcher, number 11, Holden Truax.
So Gavin Hoffert with the put out. Makes the score 9-0 here as Parker's Prairie got another one, and Holden Truax, the pitcher, comes up facing Alex Sanchez. And the count is 1-0 to Truax. Fouls that one away. It's 1-1. 9-0 in favor of Parker's Prairie here with the bottom of the 4th. Sanchez delivers inside for ball. Parker's Prairie scored 3 in the first, 5 in the 3rd, and 1 so far here in the 4th. There's a line drive caught there. Nice catch by Gavin Snyder at shortstop for the out. He's got a couple of line drives here in this game, but that is the 3rd out for Parker's Prairie, but they do score 1 on a base hit. We'll be back here for the 5th right after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network. Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Andrea.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose.
All right, we're back here in Breckenridge. And the pitch from Truax delivered to Paul Armitage, who steps in to bat for Riggs. Takes a strike. It's 0-2. As we are in the top of the 5th here, and it's 9-0. Truax delivers to Armitage. Call strike on the inside corner, caught looking. And that's going to bring up another pinch hitter here.
Pinch hitter, number
Is
7,
Brecken Anderson.
Anderson.
Brecken Anderson getting his chance. He'll square and try to put the bunt down, but it goes up and foul. So Brecken Anderson 0-1. Swung on a miss. Strike 2 to Brecken Anderson. Pinch hitting here for Mark Wermanskirchen. Armitage pinch hit for Jackson Riggs. That's Peyton, yeah. And there's a strikeout again. So 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 strikeouts so far for Truax.
Number 4, Peyton Christensen.
So Peyton Christensen now comes up. Pitched in game 1. Ran a couple bases here for Breckenridge in game 2, and he fouls that one back to the backstop. So 3 pinch hitters here for Breckenridge in the top of the 5th. And he'll pull that one to left field, and getting over and making the catch just in time. In left field was Basil, and the side is retired 1, 2, 3. So that retires the side here in the top of the 5th. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th, and Parker's Prairie leading 9-0 back after this.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we take great pride in delivering the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers come first. Know what you want and it's not on our lot? Let Smith Motors find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Since the inception of Vaterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Mason Basil steps up for Parker's Prairie and takes high for ball 2. Oh, was it pinch hitter? I didn't see that, Art. I was busy here. Who is it? Sanis, okay. Seth Sanis at the plate for Mason Basil. So some pinch hitters getting some action here in the 5th inning. We're in the bottom of the 5th. There's a strike. It's 3 balls, 1 strike to the pinch hitter. Sanchez set to deliver. And it's full count. The payoff pitch as Sanchez gets into the set, delivers. Lets up on it, a little off speed, ground ball to third. Picked up there by Vogelbacher and pops out of the glove of Dallin Ernst. Dallin Ernst in to play first base for Breckenridge. Dallin Ernst getting his first.
Up next, pinch hitter, number 23, Colin Cap.
Pinch hitter Colin Cap. Okay. Dallin Ernst getting his first activity here for Breckenridge. And there's a bunt single, and that's a nice bunt out in front of third base, and the throw to first is in time as Ernst corrals that one in. And going over to second base on the sacrifice bunt. Of course, Parker's Prairie trying to get that 10th run across.
Hitter, number 25, Chavis Went.
So a nice bunt there, and Went steps up as a pinch hitter as well. See if the pinch hitters can do it for Parker's Prairie, as the winning run is standing at third base right now, would be the 10-run rule. Again, Dallin Ernst injured his shoulder, had surgery here, did not play at all in the basketball season, and I believe this is his first activity in baseball here, so Art's agreeing with me. So nice to see Dallin back on the field here, and he'll get some time in. I doubt if we'll ever see him pitching after shoulder surgery, but it's always good to see him on the field here, standing at first base. He's a big target over there. Going to Moorhead State to play football. Big offensive lineman for the Cowboys last year. Again, shoulder surgery kind of limited his athletic activity over the winter and spring. He didn't play any baseball, didn't play any basketball for the Cowboys. Getting some activity here in post-53 action. 2-1. Swung on and missed. It's 2-2. To the hitter went. 2-2 from Sanchez. Fights that one off the wrists, and it's going to be foul down the first baseline. Do it all over again. 2-2. Again, we'll be back here Thursday night for one game against Barnesville, and that's a scheduled start of 6:30. Again, fouled off. And Post 20 is out of town this week, so there will be no Post 20 games. So once again, the 2-2 pitch to Wendt from Alex Sanchez. One out, runner at second base. That one's wide, and it is a wild pitch. It'll be ball 3, and going down to third base on the wild pitch will be, let's see, it's Sanis down there at third base. Kevin Heidemann wants to call his team in. I got a feeling not sure. Kevin Heidemann's making some defensive moves out there, just kind of telling everybody where to play. With the runner now at third base, he wants his outfield to come in, so he's bringing everybody in because a deep fly ball will score the run anyway. And that's a potential winning run at third base. So I see what Kevin's doing, so he'll bring everybody in, try and prevent the 10th run of the game from scoring here in the bottom of the 5th. If it does cross the plate, that'll be the end of the game. So Coach Heidemann brings everybody in defensively. If it's over your head, doesn't make any difference. So here we go. Payoff pitch from Sanchez to Wendt. Fouled away, and we'll do it over again. Wendt doing a good job of hanging in there, pinch hitting in the number 9 spot for Shane Hansen. DeBilzen due up next, and he is standing in the on-deck circle. I believe Parker's Prairie has gone through all of their substitutes. Low, ball 4. So a good eye from Wendt, draws the walk. And now do you put on, and he's just going to go right down to second. And a good move there by Wendt, just going right down there.
Up next, your center fielder number 3, Dylan DeBilson.
Really doesn't matter because that run means nothing. He was just trying to see if the post 53 would go after him and maybe get the third, or the runner at third home. And there's the bunt by DeBilson, and it squirts away. And heading back to the bases there. That was high, and DeBilson gave up on it. Almost got away from Nito far enough. So DeBilson just wants to put the bat on the ball. And everybody wants to, as far as Parker's Prairie, wants to save pitching here, so he's probably looking to end it here. Takes high and away, ball 2, 2-0. Again, first base is open. I'm surprised that Coach Heidemann just doesn't put him on and get to force it everywhere. And there's the bunt. And we're going to have a play at the plate and tag it out at the plate. Running home. So now there's 2 outs. So reaching on the fielder's choice on the bunt was DeBilzen. So good play from Sanchez to Nito to retire the runner. And now runners at first and third. Revering at the plate. So far he's singled and scored, popped out and grounded out. The runner again goes down to second base uncontested. So again, runners at second and third. Potential winning run at third base, just 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. There's a ground ball to Snyder at short, gets under his glove, and that will end the game. So the ground ball and another error from Breckenridge ends the game here, as the final score is Parker's Prairie finishes the game in the 10-run roll, and they defeat Breckenridge 10-0. We'll be back with our OSPTI post-game show right after these commercials. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back.
Have a safe trip home. Remember, Breckenridge fans, we'll be back here on Tuesday night.
Line Drive Hitting is owned and operated by longtime baseball coach Kelly McNary. Coach McNary has more than 40 years of experience coaching baseball. If you're looking to find professional assistance for your child to help improve baseball or softball skills, contact Coach McNary. Call, text, or email Coach McNary for more information. 701-403-0841. 701-403-0841. Or kgmcnary@wah.midco.net.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Since the inception of Vaterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
Studio 22 Designs, located at 904 16th Avenue North in Wahpeton, offering boutique retail and custom photography, specializing in senior sessions, newborn, children, family, and professional headshots. With over 10 years of professional photography experience, Studio 22 Designs provides high-quality, creative photography that you will cherish for years to come. Studio 22 Designs boutique retail and custom photography. Book your session today, 701-430-1024. Studio.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Welcome back to Cowboy Field here, Breckenridge, Minnesota, where the Post 53 boys hosted Parker's Prairie in a doubleheader tonight, falling in the first game 7-5. Parker's Prairie winning that one, and in the second game it was a 10-0 run, 10-run rule here in the 5 innings, as Parker's Prairie scored the 10th and deciding run here in the 5th inning. And we'll take a look here at the line scores here for both teams here, as we are now joined here for our post-game show, brought to you by OSPTI, with professionals for all your physical therapy needs. Contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and of course in Breckenridge. OSPTI, our post-game sponsor. Again, taking a look at the line score for Parker's Prairie. 10 runs on 6 hits. They committed just 1 error and 4 left on base unofficially. For Breckenridge, no runs on 1 hit, and that lone hit in the very first inning, and the very first hitter was Cam Nito. He reached on a single, and then after that it was pretty much shut down by the pitcher, Holden Truax, as again the Parker's Prairie boys defeat Breckenridge 10-0. Again, the line score for Breckenridge: no runs on 1 hit. They committed another 5 errors, so 10 errors tonight unofficially here for Breckenridge between the 2 games, and they left 2 runners on base. So again, a nice game pitched there by Holden Truax, and just a great effort here from Parker's Prairie to defeat Breckenridge in 1 hour and 20 minutes. Here on Three Borders Sports Network. Shane Hansen's uncle was watching down, I think she said it was Texas, if I remember correctly. So thanks for tuning in and watching, and just being a part of Three Borders Sports Network. We thank you for being a part of our viewership. We appreciate that. And we will be here Thursday night, as Breckenridge will host Barnesville at a scheduled start time of 6:30. Watch our website for an update, if there is any. Otherwise, we'll see you at 6:30, and the link will be on our webpage at www.threebordersportsnetwork.com, and that's threebordersportsnetwork.com. That's 3 with the number 3. All right, that's going to wrap it up from here. For everybody here at Three Borders Sports Network, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching. And if you'd like to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please do so. Click that subscribe button and then that little bell icon. You'll be notified whenever we go live. So thanks again. For everybody at Three Borders Sports Network, I'm Joe Schreiner. Again, your final score 7-5, and the second game here was 10-0. Parker's Prairie sweeping Breckenridge tonight. We'll see you Thursday night right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Good night, everybody.